Hello and welcome, small business owner. My name's Jeffrey Taylor, and I'm a 15-year search engine marketing and small business consultant. And what I want to talk to you about today is something extremely important, and it has to do with your marketing and your ability as a small business to attract new customers and actually prosper even in this bad economy. So what we're going to talk about is the secret to local search domination. Now, in my opinion, this is the best kept secret on the internet. And let's find out. Do you know the secret to attracting more customers to your small business? I'll give you a hint. It's the most powerful form of marketing on the planet, and yet only 11% of your competitors even know about it. Okay, it's not really a secret, but the fact that 90% of your competition isn't using it leads me to believe that it is a secret. So why is it that most small business owners are not even aware of this powerful customer magnet? Well, you see, over the past 10 years, the way customers find local businesses has gone through a major transformation. Everything has changed. This major shift in how people find local businesses like yours has left most of the traditional ways to advertise obsolete. And unfortunately, failure to react to this transformation has also forced many small business owners to close their doors. Well, this hard reality means only one thing. It's time to change the way you attract new customers. It's time for you to get in the game. So let's talk about the devastating truth, something that a lot of people don't want to hear or have not figured out yet. And that's the yellow pages are dead, and they're not ever coming back. People don't use yellow pages the way they used to. It is not the go-to place when people need to find local businesses in their local area. Now, local newspapers have also seen a steep decline. So local newspapers and the yellow pages, unfortunately, that's been the small business owner's #1 source for leads, phone calls, and new customers for decades. That's the way you did business. When you needed new customers, you made sure you had a good listing in the yellow pages and you ran ads in your local newspaper. Well, those days are over. You need to find a solution to the single biggest problem facing small business owners in today's highly competitive market. But you're thinking, where the heck am I going to find new customers and grow my business? What can I do to replace the yellow pages? Well, the fact is, even in a bad economy, people are still buying. Your job is to find where these people are searching and reach out to them with your message. So let's talk about the new frontier. Your customers are searching online. And if you look at this graph here, you'll see in the purple internet searches versus blue yellow pages. And newspapers, even smaller, TV ads don't even show up on this graph. So where online are they searching? That's a big, big question. Well, Google owns the local search results. If you can look at this graph here, you'll see Google dominates the local search market, with Yahoo behind and MSN Bing way behind. Now that you realize that Google is the place to go, a lot of people have talked about pay-per-click. That means you actually pay to have your listing show up on top of the Google search results versus free search. And a lot of people, these pay-per-click companies, will call you up and tell you this is the way to go, and they'll get you on a couple $1,000s a month budget, and they'll target keywords. And the reality is most people use the search results over the sponsored results. And you can see by this graph just how many people are using pay-per-click in the blue versus the red, which is the natural search results. So what is this big secret that I'm talking about? A website? Pay-per-click? Facebook? Nope, none of the above. The most powerful way to reach customers is in your local search engines, and Google has 80% of that market. Now, you can see on this page here, I have a search engine result listing from Google. And you can see at the top of the page, there's the pay-per-click ads. And then right underneath them, you see that map with a listing of businesses. That's called your local business listings, also known as the Google 7-pack. Google calls it Google Places. That is the most important place that you need to be. In fact, 90% of consumers are searching online and then buying local. But it all starts with your local business listing. You see, a top ranking in Google Places is like having beachfront property in Maui. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, if you have beachfront property in Maui, you've got prime real estate. Well, if you have your local business listing showing up on the top of the Google Places for the keywords that people are using, that is prime real estate. Now, why is it that it's prime real estate? Well, let's take a look at an eye tracking graph of a Google search results page. Now you can see where it's dark red and it's orange and yellow. That's where most of the eyeballs hit the page when they first come to it. And you notice they're all in one general area of the Google search results page. Well, now let's look at the local search results again. And you can see that the first thing searchers see are these local results, these Google placings, your local business listing. So can you see the future? You see, the small businesses that effectively target customers using local search marketing are positioning themselves to be the leaders in their local market. And the small business owners that sit around waiting for better times, well, they'll find themselves out of business. You see, the businesses that grasp this change in the way people find products and services and take action now will find themselves with more traffic, more leads, and more customers than they know what to do with. And that is a fact. But the sad truth is, if your business listing is not showing up in the local search results, you are losing customers. So, the big question, how do you get there? Well, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. First, let's get to the good news. You see, local internet search is so new that most of your competition is clueless as to how it works, or they're still stuck in the past doing traditional marketing. In fact, Google even said that only 11% of businesses have even claimed their listing on the Google Places. Do you see an opportunity here? Well, now the bad news. You see, there is a right way and a wrong way to do this. You can submit your business listing to the major search engines and the hundreds of local directories, and it could take weeks, even months. But the sad part is, if you don't do it right, you've wasted a ton of time, and the results are terrible. So let's get it right the first time. We have developed a state-of-the-art local listings domination system that does all the work for you. And here's how easy it is to do. Once you sign up for our local search domination system, we immediately go to work for you. All you do is fill out a simple business description form, and we do the rest. Using your business information, logos, photos, coupons, and any videos you may have, we then use our state-of-the-art submission system and immediately start submitting you to the big 3 search engines. We manually set up your accounts and create keyworded and search engine friendly listings in Google Local, Yahoo Local, and Bing Local. Then we work on dominating the local directories, which is very important. And our system allows us to place your listing in over 100 local directories in hours versus weeks and months. And here's just a few of the big ones you'll be added to: Yelp, Merchant Circle, Kudzu, Local, Hot Frog, just to name a few. Then we go after the online yellow pages. You know, although most people go to Google to find local businesses, Google does index these yellow page directories, and they will show these results on Google's page 1. You do not have to pay the yellow pages for listings. And here's a few we submit you to: YP.com, Yellowbot, YellowPages.com, Yellowbook, and Dex Knows. It gets even better. We also submit you to portals and outlets such as AOL and CitySearch, cell phones and mobile device directories such as BlackBerry and iPhone, 411 directory assistance, in-car GPS navigation, and OnStar. You see, in a very short time, you'll start to see your business listings appearing throughout the local search results. Soon, your business listing will climb higher and higher, pushing your competition down the page. Now, top rankings in the Google Local means more customers. And here's 2 of our actual clients, and one is a search by City Metro, for a Pilates studio in Virginia Beach, and the other is for, by zip code, for a local barbershop in Phoenix, Arizona. And you can see they both have top rankings in Google Places. You see, our goal is to help you dominate your local market by getting your message, your branding, your products and services on top of the local search results. And in return, you will receive more leads and new customers. So how much should you expect to pay for all this? $1,500, $1,200, $750? Well, that's what most services are charging, and they give you much less than what we're offering you today. So there's no excuses. This package fits every budget. With only $149 down and $49 a month for the next 11 months, you will be in the local search domination system. Now, this $49 a month is for 11 months, and there's a reason why we stretch it out for a year. Or you can do a one-time payment of only $5.99 and save a few dollars. It's the same contract. It lasts for 1 year. Now let me tell you exactly how it works, because this is what a lot of these other services don't do. They don't tell you what they're doing. You don't understand what you're doing. So if it doesn't work, you have no idea what they did wrong. So let's talk about keyword research. Keyword research is finding out what people are typing into the search engines to find your type of business. We do that first. We want to make sure we put you on top of the search engine for the right keywords so you can get the traffic you need. Then we do a competition analysis. The competition analysis lets us know who you're competing with for those top rankings so we can do it better. Now, we never target low traffic keywords just to say we got you to number one, which is what a lot of services do out there. Then we create your master listing template based on the information you give us and any tips that we may give you. That's when we do the master listing template. Then we carefully craft and claim your business listings in your Google, Yahoo, and Bing local search areas. You see, it's very important to understand that the way your listings are crafted will have a huge impact as to whether you have any chance at all of appearing high in the search results for your keywords. Then we work on dominating the directories, the yellow pages, and all the other stuff out there that's necessary to be in. And this lasts for 1 full year of updates and monitoring, and this is the key. This is where you really need to pay attention for a minute. The key to staying on top is knowing what's changing out there, because things are always changing. Google is always changing the rules. You need to be on top of that. New directories are popping up all the time. You need to be aware of the fact that a lot of these services will charge you big dollars, do your listings, and walk away. And you may get good rankings for a month or two, but 6 months down the road, you're no longer on page one because nobody had your back. Nobody was covering you. Nobody was looking and monitoring and making changes as necessary. Don't worry, we're on it. For 1 full year, we're going to monitor your listings, make the updates, and continue to submit you to new directories. So here's the bottom line. You need to get started today, because every day you wait is another day your competition is beating you to the punch. Just like the Yellow Pages 10 years ago, having an optimized and carefully placed local business listing is the one thing you must be doing to attract new customers. Now, whether you choose to try this yourself or use our powerful local domination package, being in local search results is not an option. So what do you do next? Well, take action today. Call us toll-free at 1-888-466-7341 and let's talk. Even if you're not ready to jump in right now, we can at least answer some questions for you, maybe even do a free analysis, see where you're at right now. Or just go to localgoldmine.com and all the information you need is right there in that website. You know, the bottom line is times are changing. Everything is different for the small business owner. It can be really tough in a bad economy to stay above water. You need to do what's necessary. And what is necessary is getting your message out in front of where your people are actually looking for local businesses. And that's your local business listings. So get started today.